In the beginning, before the first words were spoken, before thought had form, there was breath. Silent, subtle, sacred, it was the current that moved through all living things. From the smallest insect to the most awakened sage, breath was life. And in ancient India, long before modern science gave language to biology, the great seers looked inward. They listened to the breath, not with stethoscopes, but with stillness. What they discovered was not merely oxygen, lungs, or air. What they found was prana, the vital energy behind every heartbeat, every thought, every pulse of existence. They called the practice of channeling this energy pranayama, a Sanskrit word meaning the expansion or regulation, a yama, of life force, prana. But pranayama is more than breath control. It is a doorway into the unseen. It is a method, a discipline, a meditation, and a mirror. Through it, we explore the mind, heal the body, and awaken the spirit. Pranayama belongs to the ancient tradition of yoga, not the yoga of postures alone, but the eightfold path described by the sage Patanjali. In that path, pranayama is the fourth limb. It sits between the physical and the spiritual, between effort and surrender. For millennia, this practice was passed in silence, teacher to student, breath to breath. And now, in a world more disconnected from nature and self than ever before, pranayama returns, as both remedy and revelation. So, what is pranayama, really? It is the art of conscious breathing. It is the science of rhythm, pause, and flow. And it is the mastery of life's most vital force. Pranayama includes many techniques, each with its own effect on body, mind, and energy. Some purify, some energize, some calm, some awaken the inner world in profound silence. One of the most well-known techniques is Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Nadi means channel, Shodhana means cleansing. This practice balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain, harmonizes the nervous system, and brings a quiet sense of clarity. It is said to cleanse the subtle energy channels, the nadis, allowing prana to flow freely. Then there is Kapalabhati, the shining skull breath, a dynamic practice. It involves rapid, forceful exhalations followed by passive inhalations. It energizes the mind, awakens the senses, and clears out stagnant air and thought. It's like lighting a fire within the body, bright, alert, alive. Brahmari, the humming bee breath, is a gentle practice that uses sound vibration to calm the mind and soothe the nervous system. The soft hum, like the buzz of a bee, resonates in the skull and heart, dissolving anxiety and inviting deep inner peace. Ujjayi, the victorious breath, involves a slight contraction of the throat, creating an audible sound like ocean waves. It builds internal heat and focus, often used in conjunction with movement in yoga practice. It gives the practitioner a sense of internal control and quiet strength. Shitali and Shitkari, cooling breaths, are practiced by inhaling through the tongue or teeth. These ancient techniques are used to reduce body temperature, calm anger, and soothe the internal fire, a natural antidote to modern overstimulation. And there is Kumbhaka, breath retention, both after inhale and exhale. In stillness between breaths, the yogis say, the mind dissolves. Time slows, thought vanishes, and only pure awareness remains. Each technique, though different in form, points toward the same truth: the breath is more than air. It is a vehicle of transformation, a living bridge between the physical and the infinite. Today, science joins the conversation. Neuroscientists speak of the vagus nerve, of parasympathetic response, of neuroplasticity, all shaped by the breath. Heart rates drop, cortisol levels fall, focus sharpens, and the body, once tense and chaotic, begins to heal. But beyond the science, beyond even the tradition, there is the experience itself. The moment we sit and breathe, we remember. We remember that the breath has always been there, waiting, not demanding, but inviting us to slow down, to listen, to feel. In a world flooded with distraction, where we are pulled in 1,000 directions, pranayama returns us to the center, to the present, to presence. It doesn't ask for belief, only attention. With every inhale, we take in life. With every exhale, we release the past. In the space between, we are reborn. This is the power of breath. This is the path of pranayama. It is not a trend, not a technique to master and move on. It is a lifelong relationship with life itself. Inhale, exhale, begin again.